How do you show compassion for people that you feel is taking advantage of you? Yun yung question, no? So your initial, like, I guess, approach here is you have two choices. Sabi mo, you can either choose to cut these people off, or the other choice you have is to extend compassion or understanding for this person because you know may pinagdadaanan din siya and you know that this person does not have the same tools as you that is making you grow. So, none of the above. I have two layers of this answer actually. I have two layers. First layer is on the doing part, on the external part. What do I mean by that? There is a whole workshop around setting boundaries. I'm pretty sure it's in the community, but I'll give a little bit lang. When you're expressing boundaries, it is so that you can extend the relationship. It's not to cut it off. Right now, you are having a hard time because you haven't expressed your boundary yet. You're already feeling taken advantage of and you haven't been able to speak up about it. Once you're able to speak up about it and express to this person things that are not working or things that you feel are not healthy or sustainable long term, as given by the evidence of you are already wanting to cut him or her off your life, right? Then what you're doing is you're actually giving that person an opportunity to relate to you or with you in a way that is sustainable and healthy for the both of you. So when we express boundaries, we're actually giving people a chance to love us better or to be kinder to us too or to meet us where we're at, but in a more direct way, not in a hulaan way, expectations, assumptions way, right? And all relationships, not just this person who is a family member, especially your loved one, like your primary partner. It's very important to learn this skill. If you don't learn this skill, all of your relationships will be on the hulaan sessions, hulaan process, and you won't be able to actually grow together fully if you don't learn the art of communicating boundaries. It's very healthy. I do it all the time. So, but for you, man, take your time to create, like, practice mo what you're gonna say to this person. But obviously, you need authenticity, which is what you're learning here. You need love and compassion. You're also learning that here. You need, I would say, the capacity to hold space for the other person. I think you're also learning that here. And you need to be firm. You need to be really firm. No people pleasing. Just be really coming from love and honesty. Na hey, if things don't change, I'm afraid that I might just run away from you or this relationship. I don't want to be associated with you anymore or to interact with you anymore. Kasi I'm feeling things and I want to share them with you. And remove any blame. Because right now, the idea that you are being taken advantage of, okay? Again, it's a perspective from the outside. Second layer na, okay? Punta tayo sa second layer of my actual real meaty answer about this. The truth is that until this dynamic exists, it means that a part of you is co-creating it. Let me repeat that. Until this dynamic exists, it means there's a part of you that is co-creating it. It means there's a part of you, not the part who is already upset and ayaw niya nang matake advantage of, but there's a part that is actually benefiting from your interaction. And I'll shortcut how that usually happens. If there is a part of you who wants to please others, or who, as an example, I'm not saying this is the part, but who wants to please others, or who is afraid of being rejected or abandoned, or afraid of going against the values, as you said, your values are very closely tied to family because of your experience in the past, you really value family now. So those parts of you are benefiting from either being needed by this person or being in the dynamic, this particular specific dynamic with this person. That is your job to inspect because that's your parang end of the cord in this relationship. You have your cord, that person has their cord. And once you let go of your cord, the relationship will either evolve or it will remove itself from your life without you needing to cut that person off. It's just that you've naturally healed that part of you that has been constantly creating this dynamic. So therefore, wala nang kakapitan yung dynamic na kawawa ka or tinitake advantage ka. Kasi even if you cut this person off from your life, if you don't resolve this part who is creating this dynamic, guess what? You will find another relationship, you will create the same dynamic because that part in you still exists. Does that make sense? So it's still inner work now. Yes. So two ways of dealing with it. First, on an external level, make sure that you're communicating. Because once you start communicating, that might actually also reveal the part of you inside who is benefiting from it. Okay, second layer is do the inner work involved in this particular dynamic. Really inspect it and then recode it. Same steps naman yan. Reflect ka, reveal mo kung ano yung nandun talaga, ano yung part na yun. And then you release, you work through it, you heal it, and then you transform. You decide what kind of relationships you now want from this person or other people in the future. I hope that helps. Thank you.